But just because happiness is a human right don't mean that everyone is going to benefit from it. I'm not LGBTQ, but there's human rights that's specific toward them that I don't necessarily benefit from. But however, if I decide to jump over there, I can benefit from those rights. It's not that just because happiness is a human right doesn't mean that everyone in the world is going to be happy and everybody's going to pursue it and take advantage of it. No, but happiness is absolutely afforded to everyone. Now, whether or not they want to utilize this human right is up to them. And
human or happiness is a human right. Since we don't have a responsibility. See, we about to get real deep in this. Happiness is a human right. Let's get to our board. Let me clear this off. I'm going to go first. Happiness is a human right. I am going to strongly agree. Tawana, what say you?
I'm going to say I agree as well. I strongly agree. Yeah.
Strongly agree.
Yeah.
Good. You picked right. Chris? Happiness is a human right.
I agree.
Agree. Robbie?
I strongly disagree.
You strongly
There we go.
disagree.
There we go.
Okay. So this is, I'm hit save. This is how our panel laid out. And as you know, when one person's on the other side, they have to
get him up. Let him get up. Let him get up. Let him get up. Fight back, nigga. Fight back, nigga. Fight back. Fight back.
Fight back. Okay. Chris J. Why is happiness a human right?
Well, it's eternal. Like no one can really take your happiness from you. They could try. They could throw a monkey wrench in your plan. They could compromise you to a degree. But at the end of the day, you choose to be happy. No one can. There's as much as people try to bring you down. It's ultimately your choice at the end of the day, and it's your right. Can no one take that from you? So that's why I agree.
Okay. Tawana, you agree too?
I do.
Why?
I mean, I agree for some of the similar reasons. I believe in the Declaration of Independence. I believe the pursuit of happiness is afforded to everyone. I believe that happiness is an international goal. Like I think everybody wants their people to be able to have happiness, right? To pursue happiness, to be able to obtain happiness. So yeah, I think it's a human right for sure.
All right, and I'm going to say this, just like everybody else, without repeating their answers. Morally, written in the Constitution and Bill of Rights, the pursuit of happiness, justice, all these things are concepts that people have thought about, and the right as a human being to be happy in this world is universal. It's universal. And the places where they do not believe your happiness are the most darkest places, and I would hate to live there. But not only that, just like the last question, I think it is the responsibility of each of us to make the community better. Therefore, any government that is formed should be the government of making ensuring happiness. That is my answer. Robbie, what say you?
Tonight's episode is brought to you by dictionary.com. Now, what's
I'm gonna go get a drink. Damn this.
What the Declaration of Independence actually says is we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal and that they are endowed by their creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. See, we've sat here, I saw you guys in the chat, heard them on the panel, the pursuit of happiness, the pursuit of happiness. happiness in and of itself is not a human right. To be able to pursue avenues to find your happiness is. Happiness is not just randomly bestowed on everyone, nor is everyone able to attain a measure of happiness. This is why we see miserable people every day. This is why we have songs like Happy People in the Air, because people not happy. This is why we have poor people. Most poor people are not happy. Most rich people are not happy. Most skinny people are not happy. Most fat people are not happy. They're not really jolly like that.
Wait a minute.
Did you say fat people?
It is what it is, kid.
Did she say fat people? Did you say fat people? I have to have clarity.
Yes, most fat people not really that jolly. I said it.
I mean, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it. I mean,
I said it. Listen, stop it. Stop it. If it was a human right and everybody was just happy all the time, we wouldn't have war. What if your happiness compromises my will to live? What if you being happy is you being mean and making me happy? You know what I'm saying? That makes you happy, but that makes me sad. I got the right to pursue my happiness back by making you cry. So therefore, stop it.
So if someone was inherently evil, never mind. Don't even worry about it. I'm not gonna be petty.
All I'm gonna say is
inherently evil, they will never be happy. That's right.
All I'm gonna say is
short up my point. Appreciate you.
All I'm gonna say is every human right I don't have to take advantage of. Okay, but just because happiness is a human right don't mean that everyone is going to benefit from it. I'm not LGBTQ, but there's human rights that's specific toward them that I don't necessarily benefit from. But however, if I decide to jump over there, I can benefit from those rights. It's not that just because happiness is a human right doesn't mean that everyone in the world is going to be happy and everybody's going to pursue it and take advantage of it. No. But happiness is absolutely afforded to everyone. Now, whether or not they want to utilize this human right is up to them. And whether or not they want to actually pursue it is up to them. Yes, I know that the Declaration says pursue. However, that doesn't negate what we're saying. It's basically saying that you have the right to pursue. You have the right to be happy. You have the right. Whether you choose or not is up to you.
Nope.
And also, like I said, they could be skinny, they could be fat, they could be rich, they could be poor. If they choose to be unhappy, that's a decision they chose to make.
That's right.
But this is the thing: LGBTQIA don't have human rights; they have civil rights. It's a difference.
They have human rights.
They got human rights. What are you talking about? They're human.
No, they have human rights.
They're literally humans. Homo sapiens, to be exact.
But the rights that
they are protected class,
specialty group. That's civil rights.
No, they are a protected class.
No.
They have human rights. They are a protected class. They have human rights. Black people have human rights.
Because protected classes, we gonna even look up the definition. I told y'all this episode was brought to y'all.
They have XX chromosome, they have XY chromosome, which makes them Homo sapiens.
One at a time, guys. One at a time. One at a time, please. One at a time.
It's a human right. It's a protected class.
It's not a human right.
Okay.
Y'all don't know definitions.
It is a human right.
I do know definitions, and I think that you read too deep in them. I feel like you gotta read it. Just read it. Don't be too deep. Don't pull out the Bible and don't use several different languages.
Listen. Y'all, this is why y'all have me on the show, because I'm finna pull out the Bible and I'm finna pull out Lord of the Green Dictionary. Stop
Lord have mercy. Happiness is a goddamn human right. Okay?
No, it's not. Human rights are morals.
No, whether you depressed or not, that's on your ass. That's all.
No, human rights are morals, principles, or norms for certain standards of human behavior and are regularly protected in municipal and international law. Ain't no law for y'all to be happy. Where's the law? Somebody tell me where's the law.
Because
everything created is so that we can be happy as humans. That's why laws are most of it.
You happy?
Okay.
Hold on. Can we jump in? Hey, Chris, how you doing?
I'm sorry, Chris want to talk. Go ahead, Chris. I'm sorry, Chris. Let me let you talk because you
Jesus,
agree with me.
fix it, Lord. See what I have to go through? Y'all see what I have to go through?
We told you to fight back. We told you to fight back.
Fight you back.
I love when Raw B is on the opposite side, so we can just go after her.
Yes.
All right. So, Chris, what say you actually agreed? Wait a second. Let me look again. You just somewhat agreed.
No, it's just like I said earlier, it's your choice to be unhappy. It's your choice to be happy, no matter what situation or predicament that you're in. So
Even
if
when
you
you're in
choose
heaven.
to utilize your happiness, that's your God-given right, your human right. So I don't know what Ron's talking about. She can bring up the George Carver Book of Law, whatever the
Let
case
me
may
look
be. It
up
don't make a
lesbian.
difference.
What the lesbian mean?
That's right, because the lesbians said they ain't happy out here.
All right. Well, my opinion is this. My opinion is this. When we talk about a right, that means it has to be enforced. The only way we can enforce it is through government. Therefore, the pursuit of happiness and the ability to be happy within your own skin and your own life, I strongly agree with it. Now, do all countries and all places agree with me? No, but I agree based on my philosophy. I don't believe there should be a government that should not ensure that every person has the right to be happy.
But there are governments that don't ensure that. Is that correct?
But I don't agree with those governments
I
that
don't
do
know
that.
why y'all bringing in the government. We're just talking about human.
That means it's not a human right. That means it's a United States right. It doesn't mean it's a human right, because humans and the United Arab Emirates, right? Women is happy wearing their skin outside.
So you represent the global people in what you saying, Robbie? You global today, or
yes, I'm global.
You global today? Okay. So you saying globally it's not a goal, so you ain't gonna roll with it.
That's right.
I just believe I believe that
forever.
Do you okay? Let me ask you this. Let me ask y'all this. Do y'all think there's anything that should be universally across the globe happen? Like any right that's universal across the globe?
Yeah,
I think the right to health care and food,
taking care of everybody. That should be the right.
Yeah, I agree. I think rich should be taking care of people, but I think across the globe, I think across the globe, I believe everybody should have the right to have food, healthy food.
Right.
I think that's
stuff like that.
That's a right. I think having health care or access to health.
No. The pursuit
I think
of
the right to
religion,
religion,
but eating food so you can live to be happy, that's a privilege.
Healthy food, that's a privilege. Food in itself is, I can say that's a right.
But if you're gonna die. If you're gonna eat, you're gonna die.
No. Food is a right. Healthy food, that's a privilege.
Yes.
All food healthy until you come to the United States of America. All food
Say that one more time.
until you process it.
That's true.
All food is healthy until you process it in America.
No. All right, let me go get something healthy from McDonald's.
Right.
From the dollar menu to be exact.
What you talking about? I said till you come to America. That's processed.
Okay, I was about to say, cause I know she tripping now.
I think it's a human right.
Okay, my bad.
Definition. That's why I think happiness is a human right. So thank you, Rilla, for defining that shit.
That happiness is a human right, which is why people should be allowed to sue cops and other deleters, trying to be careful on words for removing their ability to alive and pursue any life. So I agree with that. I agree with the fact that look, as y'all can see, I'm a liberal.
What if they wanted to delete somebody and deleting somebody made them happy? That was their right to do it. See, that's why you got to be careful when you start talking about human rights.
Now you're talking about actions. Stop. Because you just brought up stop. Because this was your biggest mistake for bringing up the Bible. You have every right to be angry. How you then act out of anger, God's going to hold you accountable. What are you talking about?
That doesn't mean that being happy is your right. What you talking about?
You just said if somebody
Show me in the
decides to
Bible where
delete
God said
somebody
it's your right to be
because that
happy.
makes them happy. No, that's oh my God. We're talking about
That makes
actions
them
now.
happy, and they could be
We are
accountable.
literally
That's
talking
what
about
makes them
actions
happy. You
now.
trying to say
You
that
are going to be held responsible for your actions, good or
It
bad.
doesn't matter. That they still have the right to do it because it's gonna make them happy, right?
No, no.
It's a human right.
This is why you should never write out the Bible with me.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on.
Everybody's got
I'm
the right to
looking.
do whatever they want to do. Free will, remember? Free will.
Oh Lord.
I'm looking at the
Everybody has
poll right now
free
in the
will.
chat. I'm looking at the poll right now in the chat, and 50% of people strongly disagree. Hold on. Y'all better get the vote. No, ain't none of
That's
y'all
right.
some heathen.
Strongly disagree.
I just, and oh my gosh, you guys killing me. Vote,
Thank
vote,
you to the
because ain't no
constituents
way.
of the butterfly progressive. We salute you.
Oh, stop it.
Yes,
Stop it.
anger is a right.
Butterfly, stand up.
This goes back to
You have the right to be what it, you
Everybody has
have
the
the
right
right.
to be happy or to be angry, to be sad, or you can't control that. I think nobody can tell me that I can't be happy.
So why
You
not?
have every right. Oh, sorry.
So why
You
not?
have every right to feel
Nobody
how you
told me
want to
I
feel.
can't be sad. It's my
why not?
human freaking right to be sad.
It's
my
your
human
right to be sad, but how you act in your sadness,
Is
I
it
will
different?
then have to hold you accountable
Y'all
for.
better
I can't
stop.
say, oh, I'm happy, so I'm gonna go outside naked. That's against the law. Okay,
No, it's
I
not
can't do
actually.
Except
that.
well, if you're in Houston,
It's
Okay,
not
no.
against
you-
the
long
law.
story.
wait,
I'll tell you offline.
Even in damn Houston.
As long
But
as
you-
your nipples are covered, as long as your nipples is covered, you can go outside, just freeze the jaybird all you want to. Man,
No,
women,
I'm
like,
okay.
hey,
I'm just saying.
Man,
Yeah,
in Houston,
What if
But
I
I'm not gonna put that
technically
out there.
wanted to uncover the nipple, right? And I wanted to go
as
out.
long as nobody took
That's
offense to it,
against
it's
the
still
law.
not. No, as
but
long
you
as
have the
nobody
right.
took
You
offense
have
to
the
it,
right
it's
as a
still not
human
against the
being
law.
to petition your government
That's right. And say, I
and
want
provide
to be
a
able to
space.
do this freely.
Yeah.
Free
Because
life, everybody.
this was going to make me happy. Can y'all
Yes,
make a rule to make me happy by
yes,
letting me expose that?
I know
But
Robbie
yes.
does not believe
Everybody
this.
petition the damn
I know
government
you don't
right now
because
for nudity.
I'm
Shut
sorry.
up.
I do not believe Robbie one bit believes this, and she's just being difficult, and she has swayed the audience to believe this stuff.
for the simple
I
fact,
swear.
simple fact, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something about Robbie.
I know she don't believe
I'm not gonna
it. I
bring
know
up
she can't believe it.
nothing specific. People have said some things against Robbie because it makes them happy. They have every right to be happy, but they're going to be held accountable for their actions. Robbie held them accountable for their actions. You can go check out yeah, you can her if you go look at the chat, you can check out her YouTube. There's a bunch of live videos of her holding people accountable based off of their happiness. So I don't know what the hell she's talking about.
And that makes me happy. But guess what? Even in the parameters of the matrix, okay, you can't be but so happy because they'll shut shit down. All right.
Robbie. I wish you would sit here and somebody tell you, you know what, your happiness is not a right. You would be like,
That's gonna be a long ass stream.
That's when I'll be like, oh well, I don't give a shit. I'm a renegade gang rebel. What?
all right, so I'm gonna close this poll.
That's why they had to make it a law, because people will control. They will be like, you know what? You cannot be happy. You can't smile. You can't just like people are just that crazy where you have to actually say this is the actual right, and you have no right to tell someone that they can't be happy. I mean, it's really
they
that
tell me every day.
It's really
they tell
that
me every day
serious.
I can't be happy,
but you can be because
they tell me every day.
It's a human right, Robbie.
I
know you don't believe that, but it is.
The pursuit.
I want you to be happy.
All right, Paulo says human rights considers the massa on a global scale, y'all. Your individual impulses and or need to be happy will need to be considered at a global scale to be considered under the context of human rights.
There you go, Paolo. Shout out to the global
Just because he
community.
used a whole bunch of words don't mean he know what he's talking about. See, I know about people on YouTube.
All right, I'm ending this poll. You guys sicken me. Robbie has persuaded the audience. 50% strongly disagreed. 25% agreed. 12% strongly agreed, and the other 12% disagreed. So I guess Robbie gets the 500. We're gonna have to hold this L, and we're gonna get 200 apiece. We took that L. That I'm surprised at you guys. I am really surprised at all you people.
50.